They had chosen the mountain because it promised quiet. 6 friends, all city-worn and restless, piled out of the rattling shuttle at the trailhead just after dawn. The forecast had warned of heavy snowfall, but warnings felt abstract when the sky was bright and the powder untouched. Pines stood like cathedral pillars, their branches sagging under fresh white, and the air smelled clean enough to erase months of stale routines. They were experienced enough to be confident and young enough to believe confidence was the same as safety. Maya led the way, skis cutting clean lines through the powder. Jonah joked about naming the slope after them. Elise filmed short clips for a video she promised would never leave their group chat. Ben checked the avalanche beacon one last time, a ritual that felt almost superstitious. Noah and Claire followed behind, their laughter echoing thinly in the cold air. For a while, everything went right. The snow was deep but forgiving, the kind that swallowed sound and softened every fall. Clouds thickened as the morning wore on, dimming the sun until the world seemed to shrink to the space between trees. When they reached the ridge, the wind picked up, carrying a low, distant groan that none of them recognized for what it was. Maya dropped in first. Her skis sliced across the slope, and the mountain answered. The sound came all at once, a sharp crack like the splitting of bone, followed by a roar so loud it erased every thought. The ground beneath them shuddered, then slid. Snow fractured into massive slabs, racing downhill faster than any of them could move. Maya vanished first, swallowed by white. Jonah reached for her and was gone an instant later. The others tried to turn back, but the slope had already betrayed them. Trees snapped. Skis tore free. The world became spinning snow. Weightlessness, pressure, silence. And then, nothing. When the avalanche finally settled, the mountain looked peaceful again. Fresh snow smoothed over the scars, erasing tracks, erasing sound, erasing evidence that 6 people had ever stood there at all. The storm worsened by afternoon. Search and rescue teams were grounded by wind and visibility so poor it felt like skiing through clouds. Beacons picked up faint signals at first, ghostly pings buried too deep to reach before nightfall. But by morning, even those had gone quiet. Days turned into weeks. They found a glove half frozen into the snow near the tree line. Later, a camera surfaced after a thaw, its last video corrupted and shaking, filled with white blur and a single cut-off scream. No bodies were recovered, no final answers offered. Locals said the mountain had moods, that it sometimes kept what it took. Every winter after, when fresh snow fell thick and fast, the slope remained untouched. Skiers avoided it, sensing something wrong in the silence. On especially quiet days, some claimed they could hear laughter carried on the wind. 6 voices, distant and fading, trapped somewhere beneath the snow, where the mountain never gives anything back.